In this video, I'm going to be reviewing Chi Sao spring arms, but you can't simulate Chi Sao, can you? It'll be interesting to try this one out because I don't really like any devices, you know, but I've now been sent something I've never used in my life. And in all honesty, I don't even think I knew that they existed. So I'm gonna get into this box. And this is the spring Chi Sao arms that can be attached to a wooden dummy. What many of you will be thinking, well, I'm thinking, you know, you can't simulate Chi Sao. You need a partner for Chi Sao. You're right. I agree with you. You do need a partner for Chi Sao because you've got a partner doing random things, giving you random stimuli, and that's what you learn to feel and respond to. So I'll be interested to see what aspects this can simulate from a live Chi Sao setting, being that they're called Chi Sao spring arms. If you saw my previous video about wooden dummy arms themselves, these are basically the same arms, to be fair. They are actually wooden arms on a spring, on a flat board with a brace at the back. I'm presuming this bit of material here is to protect the dummy so that the brace isn't rubbing directly onto the wood. Let's get it on the dummy and see what we can do with it. I've gone for this general sort of height because that's where I imagine my arms would be interacting with someone when I'm doing Chi Sao. However, different height, different person, you can put it anywhere you like. I had to take out my original wooden dummy arms. I'll just take out this one as well. And once it's on, it fits reasonably securely. I don't have any concerns about it damaging my dummy. It's got some sponges around it to help protect. I'm kind of surprised by this pad, to be honest with you, because it's just a little bit of, I don't know, foam or something like that, right? It's a little layer that goes on over the top of this unit. But, you know, you can give it a little bit, right? It's got enough padding that you could give it contact as you're doing your techniques. So that's interesting. I haven't really got any interest in doing Pun Sao. I don't want to do this because by the time you come to the tan here, really you've got a clear run. So for me to stay in contact with it, I have to be pushing out myself. We can train specific actions that you will find in rolling, learning to use your whole structure to keep a balance of energy here. There's an opportunity for things like this, so you can help to develop your structure and movement covering two with one, for example. I just wanted to take a quick moment to ask you to subscribe to my channel, Central Wing Chun. I've got some instructional videos coming out that I'm excited to share with you. I'd love for you to see them. Let's get back to the video. What I would expect to happen here, is that he escapes my hand. Well, maybe that's an opportunity to train not just the action, but the response to the action, feeling that and tracking that while also pursuing the center. You can start working out how you interact from one to the next, how you feel. And the idea is not to go to the side with them, but leave them to it, keep them out and attack, and hopefully start developing the intent to go forwards even when someone else isn't. Now, if you think that you can negate the standard process, going through the motions, learning, training, drilling with others, whack on some Chi Sao spring arms, and then, I know Kung Fu. You can't do that. You've got to go through a process of learning. You've got to interact with others. You've got to feel and develop an awareness of self in connection with random stimuli. Now, while these spring arms don't fit on that prime list of things that one should be training in Wing Chun, they are on an adjacent list of them and other modern training tools that can help you, that can complement your training. For people that are too tense, they're not listening to the feeling. They're not listening to the sound. This then gives an additional layer of feedback, because when you're too tense using springs, there's an additional follow through. So now you have to start gauging your pressure a little bit more. Now that's not fixing the whole problem of why people are tense, because there's different reasons people become tense: stress, ambition, ego, etc., etc., etc. But at least you get to experience that gauging process and scale things down a little bit. Your pressure is going against the springs in different directions. So this is why I said I'm not too keen on the idea of rolling, because they can make you start chasing the arms instead of chasing the target. Once you get round to the sides and you start applying techniques, then that's more similar to the kind of energy that you might actually feel from someone. But definitely rolling, not for me. Find a good teacher, find good training partners, learn to interact with people first, and then if you choose to, get something like this, so you can train in between those sessions. Let me know what you think about these arms, because I may have missed many things, and I'd love to hear from you too. Thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.